Oh, we let you know we're doing
Yeah, absolutely, man. So no,
Gotta keep you
so you came home on R&R, right?
31 days leave.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So what was the rifles you built when you were on R&R?
My favorite one I built a 6 millimeter Creedmoor. I got like seven 6.5 Creedmoors. I think they're phenomenal. They beat the shit out of my old 308s. But I've heard a lot of hype about the 6 millimeter Creedmoor and shooting the 105s, the 108s, the 105 Burger hybrids, the 108 ELDMs. Um, so the 6 millimeter Creedmoor is pretty hot shit. You're shooting 108 grain 6 millimeter. With 6 millimeter is 243. Same. It's just
Okay.
bullet diameter.
Uh-huh.
243 and 6 millimeter is the exact same size bullets. So I'm shooting my load's 105 grain match grade burner with 41 grains of Hodgson 4350 behind it. And let me tell you what, I sent you a picture of the target. It shoots a pretty little little jagged hole with three little clovers in it. It's pretty
Right.
nice.
Yeah. So you came home and you built two rifles though, right?
I built four rifles. I built the 6 millimeter
Well, you only
Creedmoor.
sent me two pictures, so
I built a 7 millimeter '08. That's going to be like my packing gun. It's a lighter barrel than the
those are
heavy.
good guns though.
Yeah, I love 708.
Nice and
708's
quiet.
it's a 308 neck down from 7.62 to 7 millimeter, so it's got a little
Really?
bit better ballistics. Yeah, say, literally you run a 308 case into the die on a 7 millimeter, you won't even really know the difference. Something you there's It's the exact same.
Get the fuck out. Okay.
But you got to
Okay.
keep when you're loading it though, loading ammo for 7 millimeter and you're using a 308 casing because it still says 308 on the back. You definitely got to keep it marked and separate so you don't run that through your 308 because it will fire out of a 308, but it's going to go down the barrel like this.
Yeah. I don't have much brass for 7 mil 08 though, so I'm good with that.
Dude, just run 308 through your die and you literally same length, same everything. It's just half a millimeter smaller.
Uh,
That's the difference between 7 millimeter and 7.62 millimeter. I
See
mean,
that's why your ass is still over there and not here. I mean, I could only contact you at midnight, so
yeah,
bitch.
the schedule's a little crazy. What else did I
Yeah.
build? I built a 6 millimeter ARC, the advanced rifle cartridge.
Uh-huh.
It's the AR-15 platform. I bought a ballistic advantage 26-inch barrel. Really, really good barrel. I like it a lot. Put a Timney trigger in it, of course. Everything I own has Timneys. I don't use factory triggers on anything
They're the
because
best trigger out there.
they are. I got
Yeah.
that 6 millimeter Creedmoor. I put it in a aluminum chassis and put a Trigger Tech trigger in it. Set it at 1 pound. Pretty awesome. The reason I built that rifle was completely for my son. My son's 10, and I really want to get him into competitive shooting. And I needed a bullet that could shoot 1,000 yards accurately, and that doesn't have a lot of recoil. Your answer is 6 millimeter Creedmoor.
I thought he was a little
Literally,
older than that, but
oh, he's 10.
I thought he was like 12, but I thought he was the same age as Ethan.
Nope, he was born in 2012.
Okay. All right. Okay. Did he shoot it yet?
No, he ain't got a chance to shoot it, but he did shoot his first deer while I was home.
I
But he
saw that, man. I saw that. Yeah.
he shot he shot it with my big heavy target 5.56 gun.
Really.
Yeah, put a 55 grain peel right through that deer's neck and dropped him in his tracks. You talking about proud? I don't think
Where
I could have been any more proud.
where was that at?
I was in South Carolina.
Yeah.
Yep, on some family land out there.
The whose land?
Some family's land out there. We got a family that has some property out there.
I thought your brother was down south.
My brother, all my yeah, I got family in Texas. I got family in South Carolina.
Oh, I didn't know about the South Carolina. Okay. Okay. How's the
Yeah.
woman?
She's good. Can't complain.
You better not complain.
No, she's pretty awesome.
She is pretty awesome. So you need to stick with that, bro. What's is that's not a Prodigy boat that you have, is it?
No, my boat's an Express.
Express. Okay.
Yep, it's an Express 22 H22 bay. So it's a 22-foot flat aluminum boat, center console, one Yamaha 150 on the back.
I, yeah, I remember the top of it, and I was like, man, that looks like a Prodigy boat.
No, I love it. It's jet black with it's gorgeous. I absolutely love
Yeah.
that boat.
Oh no,
Yeah,
there's no doubt about it, bro. Yeah.
I've had it out in the middle of Lake Eufaula in Alabama, big lake, and if you get a south or north wind on that lake, because the lake's like 46 miles long,
Right.
it's nothing to come out of a cove and have 4 foot swells coming down the lake. Just take it like a champ.
Absolutely. Have you been gigging yet?
When I was a kid, my dad used to take me down
Fish
to
gigging.
Galveston. Yeah, when I was a kid, my dad used to take me down to Galveston to gig flounder on the sandbars. We haven't done it since I was 15
Well,
years old.
that's different. That's different. Flounder's different. Yeah. We're talking suckerfish though.
I've never even seen a sucker fish in the wild besides
Well,
an aquarium.
next year, October, bro.
See, I'm from Texas. We have bass, catfish, and gar.
Next
And
year, October. You need to bring your ass over here. We hold a veteran event every October.
yeah, I saw that. That looked like a lot of fun.
We got I think it was like 150 to 170 suckerfish that night.
Jeez, what do y'all do with them?
We fucking clean them, fucking run them through the fucking I forgot what the fuck they call it, but it kind of fucking just cuts the bones up and we cook them.
Really? I saw this video of these guys going down to Florida gigging sucker fish, and they're big, and also shooting iguanas with a pellet rifle.
Well, the what the ones we got weren't that fucking big, but yeah, I was
Okay.
surprised we got anything that night. I thought that was this last one anyway. I thought it'd be the worst event I ever held because the water was so low, and I had all the Lesterville came together and they fucking cooked every fucking thing you can imagine for us and everything. I opened it up to the whole state of Missouri and for veterans, and
Yeah.
I was stressing the whole night like we ain't gonna get shit. These motherfuckers travel from all over Missouri. They ain't gonna get shit because the river was just so low. I had 5 guys volunteer their boats, their gas, everything. And they took them to the spots, man. They all started coming back with fish. I was like, what the fuck? I
That's
was so
awesome.
surprised. And to end up with, 150, 175 suckers that night was just amazing, man. It
Have you
was,
ever Have you ever been gigging bullfrogs?
I have, yeah,
That's
it's
a
been a
fun one.
while, but yes, yeah,
We used to instead of gigging them ones that you can't get to. You know, sometimes you pull the boat up and you just bottom out, and you see a frog way up in there, and you
we
know
just used to grab them.
the mud's like waist deep, and you can't get
Yeah,
out of the boat because the mud's so deep. You take a fishing rod and a plastic worm, and like you're bass fishing, and you flick
really.
that up there next to him. You flick that worm up there next to him on the bank, and you jiggle it just a little bit. He'll hop over there and grab it, and he'll eat it. As soon as he gets his mouth, you set the hook like you're bass fishing. And yeah, it works. I guarantee you pitch a plastic worm up there by them, they'll eat it.
So when you come back, where are you going?
All my stuff's in Texas because I didn't. My boat, my truck,
No,
everything's in Texas.
I know
Oh
that, but
no,
where are you
Hunter Army,
stationed?
Hunter Army Airfield, Savannah, Georgia.
What?
Hunter,
You going back to Savannah, huh?
yeah.
Well, actually, you
I've
ain't
got
been to Savannah. You were in Benning.
no. I was at Stewart from '02 to '09, then recruited out of the Hinesville Center from 11 to 15.
Oh, okay. All right. All right.
So
So you're going to
I had a,
Hunter, huh?
yeah, I had a house in Richmond Hill, Georgia. I love Savannah. I love Fort Stewart. I mean, the hunting there is great. The fishing is awesome. I get to
The
go back
hunt,
to salt water.
the
Very excited
hunting,
about it.
What are you hunting?
Whitetail deer and pigs.
Them little. Well, the pigs are bigger than the deer.
There's a reason why they let you kill 10 does and $2.
I'm just saying, man. The fucking hogs are bigger than the deer there.
Oh yeah, I mean the pigs down there. There's 400-pound pigs down there for Stewart.
Well, absolutely.
The deer average about 110, 120 pounds for a big one.
I don't
Actually,
even know if they're that big.
at Benning last year, I shot a 200-pound 10-point buck. It was the biggest deer I've ever seen in Georgia.
Before you gutted it.
Before I gutted it,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
You guys up north, y'all got those big corn-fed mules. I don't know what the hell y'all feed them up
I'm
there.
just saying, man. I mean, I've seen the little reindeer that run around fucking Fort Stewart. So I'm just saying. I mean, some of the hogs we have here are bigger than the ones we have at Stewart.
At Benning, I shot the biggest deer of my life 3 years ago, 2 years ago. I shot one on the Alabama side. You know, Fort Benning takes up Georgia and Alabama.
Yeah,
It's got land
yeah.
on both sides.
Uh-huh.
I shot I shot my biggest deer of my life on the Alabama side of Fort Benning. It was a Big Ten, and the apps. I got pictures on my Facebook, and I'll share one with you later. Absolute gorgeous. I had it shoulder
No.
mounted.
Wait,
It'll be
what
hard for
picture
me
did
to
you
top that.
send me?
I said I will send you one. I don't think I ever
No, no,
have.
no. You sent me one you fucking shot. Was it this year?
No, I didn't shoot anything this year. This year was I came home. You know, my girl. I watched her shoot a couple deer. My brother shot a couple deer. My son shot his deer, but I didn't take anything for
Maybe
myself
it
this
was
year.
did you shoot something last year?
Oh yeah, last year I shot a lot of deer.
Dude, I
And
got
that,
one you fucking hit and it bled like a motherfucker.
oh, that was 2 years ago. That was at eight
Was
point.
that 2 years?
Yeah, I was
That was two
following a
years
doe.
ago?
I was I was following a doe, and I kept trying to get a shot at her, and I couldn't. Then I heard something behind me, so I turned around, and looked. There's this nice 8 point between me and this doe. I know he's tracking the doe, so I hide behind a tree, and he comes up in between me and the tree and stops on the other side, and he smells me, but he can't see me. So I lean across the side of the tree and we make eye contact. This motherfucker takes off running. The dumb deer runs about 50 yards, stops, and he turns around and looks back at me. I shot him right there.
That bitch was yeah, man, you left a blood trail on that one, man. That was crazy.
Yeah, I shot him right between the eyes, and the bullet came out of the back of his head. And yeah, it was one of the most exciting hunts. I've never played peekaboo with a mature buck on between a tree. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So you'll be back when, like what?
Right before my birthday. Right before my birthday.
So you're talking March, April.
Yes.
So you're taking
Early part of March.
yeah, but you're taking like what, 30 days leave? What are you doing before you go to Stewart?
I got a couple more projects to do, but yeah, I'm taking a lot of
Well,
leave, spending time with my dad, and my brothers. Stop by Columbus, Fort Benning, and spend some time with the woman and some friends.
oh, she's in
And
Georgia?
yeah, she's at Columbus. She's at Fort Benning,
Okay. All right.
and proceed to the fort to Hunter Army Airfield and go find a place to live. But this is it. This is the last one, man. I'm at 21 years now in the Army, and
Yeah, whatever, dude.
I'm done.
They they're gonna promote you again. You're gonna stay till 30, bitch.
That scares the shit out of me, bro. I've got so much other things I want to do.
I turned mine down.
I know you did.
So and come to find out, you make more money on the outside. So
You make a lot more money on the outside. For the
eh,
simple,
absolutely.
take your paycheck and run. That's all. I mean,
I
you gave me
mean,
the best advice. You did, bro. I thought when I got orders over here to where I'm at, I thought I could submit a retirement packet over here since I'm stationed here. This is my duty station. I'm
right.
not employed over here. I'm not TCS. I'm PCS over here. I thought I could retire from over here, or at least start my paperwork. Nah, couldn't. And damn if they didn't promote me while I was here. So I owe them 3 more years now.
Oh no. Oh, So much for that, man. But I mean, still though, I mean, they promoted you to what, right?
Mass arm.
Right. So at least you give them 3 more years, you retire as a master sergeant, though. I mean, so let me tell you, when really it's 2 years. That last year, you're doing nothing but retirement shit. So, and make sure you get all the medical taken care of that last year before you get out. Because, dude, I got all my shit taken care of before I got out, and all you do is wait for that letter in the mail to say what
I,
percentage you are and all that shit. So,
I have a lot of veteran friends that have just thought they were hard asses and just fucking. I'm just gonna retire. I ain't gonna submit nothing. I'm not gonna tell them
no,
about
don't
any
do
medical
that.
problems I have.
Don't do
I
that.
know. Believe me, I'm telling you horror stories, and then them trying to deal with the VA later on when they needed it. It was a nightmare.
I'll tell you,
Why would you?
being
Why
in
would
smaller towns is awesome. Like being in this small town, dude, I go 15 minutes to fucking St. James and fucking I'm in and out, man.
you really?
That's it. I'm in and out. I hear all these people bitching about the VA and all this other shit, but it's just like,
I could imagine in a busy city where it's overpopulated and you got one VA office for like an entire community.
yeah,
That would be a pain in the ass. They're overworking their employees to where there's no personal relationship between you, the person who needs the services, and the person trying to provide the services. What? How's that supposed to work? When you move
so
live in a little town like you're talking about, you actually get personalized service.
yeah, yeah. Dude, I recommend my doctor to I don't know, Don. Don used to work for me years ago in Ramadi. He worked for me again, and he sees the same doc I do. The wife sees the same doc I do. I mean, I recommended her to everybody, and it's just like everybody's in and out, man. So like,
I didn't know your wife. I didn't know your wife retired. I thought she was still go.
no, man. So I retired when she was deployed,
Mhm.
and so when she came back, surprise, hey, we're in Rolla now, kind of thing. And nah, but she was National Guard though, remember?
Yep.
So she gets the medical, but she don't get the retirement yet. But yeah, she did 21.
Damn.
So
It's a long time, man. It is a long time to dedicate yourself to one organization. I've been doing this since I was 19 years old, man. I
dude,
don't
what
know. I've
pissed
never.
me off, I did 25 years and come to find out when I get out, I made more money when I got out than I did when I
Yeah,
was in.
yeah.
It,
But bro, we
if
get
you
so
want to
wrapped.
work,
Yeah, we get so
there's
wrapped
plenty
up
of
in
people that don't want to do anything.
this organization that we don't think we're scared to leave it. It's like being part of
It
a
was,
family with bad. You know what I
dude,
mean?
what I do now and what I did, it was so much easier in the army though, because you were so used to what you did.
I'm so comfortable
Getting
with
out
with the,
is so scary. It
yeah,
is.
fucking scary as shit,
It's
man.
scary, but it's like, I mean, so when I accepted the first job offer, and that's why I'm here, right? I work for the mines, and the maintenance guys that work for me in the mines were just degenerates, just like I was. So I mean, it worked out. It worked out.
It
It was
takes a
like
special.
taking over another
Yeah.
motherfucking motor pool, right? So it worked out. And then the Walmart distribution center had an area maintenance manager job open, and I didn't have to wear a respirator. I wasn't working around fucking molten lead anymore. I was like, fuck it, man. They pay the same wage, so let me go over here. And now I'm over there fucking working 3 days a week and 4 days off every week. So,
Honestly, bro, I want to be self-employed. Either A, I want to get my FFL 7 and build
so
manufacture
I do
firearms and
too.
ammunition.
I'm still waiting for ATF to come interview me.
Nice. You go?
And
Did you go
I'll
your
get the
FFL?
FFL, huh?
Go FFL 1 or 7?
One.
Okay. You can still with one. You can still modify firearms. You could rebarrel them. You can paint them. You can do all that with one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You just
yeah.
can't create. You can't create receivers. Is the
You
only thing you
can't
can't do.
machine weapons.
Right.
I
So
don't plan on machining weapons.
me neither. But I want to be able to build ammo. Tell me this: is there if I build a precision rifle, interest rifle, PRS rifle, a $4,000 rifle, right? Which I like, very accurate rifles. If I sell the ammo with the rifle, is that considered selling the ammo?
I don't think so.
No, if you sell it as a package, this is what I was told the loophole. If you sell the rifle with the ammo, I'm loaded this ammo specifically for this rifle. If I sell this rifle with this ammo, it's you're selling the rifle, not the ammo. Ammo is an
Yeah.
accessory.
So if you go that high in the whole thing, it's you machine that weapon. You're allowed to reload ammo, dude. I mean, in Missouri anyway, for the FFL, you're
Yeah,
allowed to reload the ammo. You're allowed to gunsmith. You're allowed to fucking, hold other people's weapons for $250.
yeah. Only thing you can't do is manufacture a
You
receiver.
cannot manufacture. You can build guns, but you cannot machine guns.
So you build barrels?
What do you got to machine a barrel though?
Yeah, you do. You have to put it on a lathe, and you got to
Well,
machine
that's
it.
what I'm saying. If you machine anything, you got to go a step higher. Yeah.
Okay, cool. There's so much rules, and every state is different. I'm from Texas. I'll always be a Texas
I'm
resident.
not machining anything.
Yeah. Like even my long range precision rifles, I buy pre-fit barrels that are, $1,000 machine pre-fit. Literally, you buy the receiver from wherever, you
No, I
thread
know
the barrel
you.
in,
Yeah.
you set the head spacing, torque down the lock nut, boom, your rifles, you have a barreled action. Next thing you know, you just put a really good trigger in it, put it in a good chassis or stock, and you get a really nice precision rifle.
Well, yeah, I know the way you work, man. I know that. But still, it depends on what you want for the FFL, though.
Yeah. I don't plan on building machining anything. I don't have a a $20,000 lathe.
No.
And
All I need is to accept other people's weapons, log it, do what I have to do, and send it back to an FFL to give it back to them. That's
yes,
that. That's all I have to do.
yes.
Right now, it's just local clients is all we have.
But
So that
you
last
were
gun I
able,
did, the last pistol I did was Don's.
yeah.
That was his. So that was the first time I ever went outside of my comfort zone and did a pattern. You know, he's like, I want an American flag, and I want it distressed. I wanted these colors, and I'm like, huh? I was like, so
How much? With Cerakote, do you have the oven? Do you have the what's it called? The vat for the acid or whatever you dip the metal in? Do you
no,
have the sandblaster or the what's it called? The media blaster to bead blast everything?
I strip everything. Well, right now it's only been brand new shot or rifles, and the pistols I soak in acetone before I
Okay.
do anything. I wipe them down, and then I'll paint them. But
Do
like
you have a
Don's
trough? Do
gun, huh?
you have a trough long enough to put a 26-inch barrel in if you were to do a barrel for somebody?
Right now, no.
You just use a rag and wipe it down.
I could come up with something, yeah, yeah.
Stainless steel trough. Yeah.
But it all depends on how clean, how nasty the guns are, man. Like that fucking last rifle I did was nasty. It just This
Any rifle
motherfucker,
that's been
huh?
any rifle that's been taken to the range more than once, and then
No,
somebody.
bro. If you didn't check out the last photos, this bitch like tried drilling it himself and like missing parts and painted this bitch in like green enamel and shit.
Oh, he rattle canned it.
Dude, it was
I done it.
it was
We've all done it. I've rattle canned
not,
one of my
dude.
one of my one of my
You
favorite rifles. I rattle canned, and I regret the shit out of it. It's like, why the hell did I
you
do
got to see the before pics and the after pics, right? I mean, it took me forever to fucking clean this gun up before I could actually Cerakote it into the what was it? It was a fuck. It wasn't gunmetal gray. It was something else.
I saw that. That gun was gorgeous, man.
It
You
was
did a
going,
great.
yeah, but it was still missing parts when I got done painting the motherfucker. I was
You can do
pissed.
those later.
I was
I
mad,
haven't.
man. It
My
looked
first
so good. I was pissed off that I didn't have the rest of the fucking pieces to put it back together. Put it that way.
my first long range precision rifle I ever purchased was a Ruger M77 Hawkeye stainless target varmint rifle.
It wasn't
It's a
that.
it's a $1,500 rifle, and I put a $800 scope on it, and then I rattle can the shit out of it. I still have the rifle, and it still shoots good, but
dude,
man, I would
dude,
do anything to go back and kick myself in the ass for doing it.
this gun, the lower, you could tell an amateur drilled this fucking lower out for the trigger.
They put it in a trigger jig
It
or a
was
lower jig.
so fucking eaten out. I was just like, I'm gonna paint this bitch, but I ain't guaranteed. I'll do a function check when I'm done, but I ain't guaranteeing shit. You
Well,
know,
the trigger pins were all jacked up too.
dude, the whole lower was like, it was not put in a jig. If it was put in a jig, it wouldn't have all these fucked up little fucking like holes everywhere
Yeah,
on the inside. It's just like, what the fuck?
what was
I
going
was like,
on?
straight amateur. I was like, as long as I get paid, I don't care. I'm gonna fucking Cerakote this bitch. I taped off what I had to, and I Cerakoted the bitch, and I was just like, because they weren't gonna pay me for gunsmithing, so I was like, if you're not paying for gunsmithing, I'm just gonna tape shit up because I'm not taking shit out if you're not gonna pay me. So I taped whatever I could up, and they were happy with it, but I wasn't happy with it because it turned out so well. I wish all the parts were there. Put it that way.
Yeah. Where do you
You
shoot
know.
at? You got a range? You got a range close to the house, or do you shoot in the backyard, or
So
where do you shoot?
short range, we shoot in the backyard.
How much property you got back there?
Not much, 5 acres.
Oh, that's plenty to
Or
shoot.
huh?
You got
Oh,
a
that's
5 acre.
plenty. Oh no,
Yeah,
that's plenty. But I'm talking your long range shit. I go out to
no.
Salem.
I have 100 at the house. I have 100-yard range at the house, and that's what I use to confirm zero and do low development. Low
Well,
development at
yeah,
100.
no, I mean we can confirm zero and shit like that. But if you really want to shoot far, we go to Salem, which is not even like 30 minutes from the house.
Yeah, and when I get to Savannah, my buddy actually just built a shooting range a couple years ago. And it's a rod and gun club. It's beautiful, but his
Uh-huh.
longest range is 500 yards, and it's absolutely amazing 500 yards.
I
But
bet it is too. In Savannah?
Richmond Hill,
Oh, in what?
yeah, that's
Where the fuck in Richmond Hill would he do that?
him and a friend of his. I'm not going to use names or people, but him and a friend went together and they bought some property and they built it, and it's absolutely gorgeous. There's a year waiting list to even get into the club.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm just trying to think of where, man. There wasn't much space in Richmond Hill when I was there.
it's on the outskirts of Richmond Hill. It's more towards Midway.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. That's where Don's from.
Really,
Yeah.
me and Don probably have a lot of common friends because I spent
He was at Hunter in Richmond Hill or with 160th.
I spent 12 years of my life there between 2002 and 2009, and then recruited from 11 to 15. And as a recruiter, I met so many people as a recruiter. Because
You
you know,
didn't
when
meet
you're a
me,
recruiter,
bitch.
where were you at?
Huh?
Where were you at in 2011 and 11 to 15?
Oh, I'm sorry. So you weren't there in '03.
I was there in '03.
Where?
37 Infantry. Cotton bales, by God.
We were right there next to each other then.
Really?
Dude, from 99 to '04, I was with
99.
11 engineers.
No, I was laughing. 99, I was still in high school.
You fuck. I just came back from Korea in '99.
Yeah, when I got to Stewart in 2002, when I graduated AIT, went straight to school.
Oh,
Went
you
straight
were
to Stewart.
private? I was E5 by then.
Yeah, in OF1,
Fucker.
I was a private, and you were a staff sergeant, weren't you?
When I,
In 2002,
no, no, I left
during
there
the
in E5.
during the invasion.
No, invasion, I was a staff sergeant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I left Stewart as E6. Yeah. Yeah. Schoolhouse.
Schoolhouse.
Then went to the schoolhouse after. Yeah.
Yeah, I just spent 4 years at schoolhouse at Benning teaching 91 alphas, 91 mics. And let me tell you
No,
what,
they kept me for 2 years before they got rid of me.
yeah, brother, I'm gonna
Yes.
have to wrap this up, man.
Wrap it up,
I got
bro.
a mission. Yeah, I got something I got to get done.
Get it done.
Hey, we got to follow up on this because I really want to go into more in depth on what what you got going on with your new projects and what I can get done, what I can get you to do for me with some of my plain Jane builds that I have built.
Will you let me know, bro? You need
Yep.
to get some ideas in your head before we talk about that.
Oh yeah. Hey, and
What
look
you
into a
want?
6 millimeter Creedmoor. I promise you, you look into a 6 millimeter Creedmoor and you will never look back. It's a pretty badass bullet.
Hey, I just paint, bro.
What's that?
I'll paint whatever the fuck you want me to paint. You
Sounds
just got
good.
to give me what you want, though.
Oh yeah. No, I got a
Give
plethora.
me some ideas.
I'll definitely keep in touch with you and we'll figure something out.
Check out the Cerakote C series.
Yes, then that's the one I was telling you about, the micro slick. It's the C110. Check it out. It's
I'll
pretty
check it
badass
out.
shit.
All right.
And it's called micro slick.
Okay.
All right, bro. You take care, man.
You too, brother. Later.
All right. Later.